You cannot plant anything from a place of fear, lack, anxiety, desperation, and expect to get a different result. That is like planting a lime seed and expecting to see pomegranates fruit. So much in this world has come from a place of lack and a place of fear. And this is very much the old world. This is very much the way things were done. And if anything that you have built came from that place, give yourself grace, give yourself forgiveness, and understand that we always do the best that is available to us in any given moment. And now that you know, now that you are aware of things that might have been absolutely out of your consciousness, you were maybe doing something that you always did. And so you just blindly continued because it put food on the table. It allowed you to experience material abundance. That's okay. But now that you know, you can start changing the way that you move forward. And that doesn't mean you giving away everything that was created out of that space of lack and fear. But it does mean changing the way you do things moving forward. Because if you need to steal from someone, if you need to push another human being down, or another business, or place a person into pain, then that is not the right way. And nothing that comes from it, be it a relationship or a business or a career, will bring freedom, will bring joy, or will create love in the world. This is just the way it is. It's science, okay? And so much of the old world has perpetuated that way of doing things. Competition, lying, stealing, manipulation. This is not the way moving forward. And you do have a choice. If you have felt like you didn't have a choice, I want you to know that you do have a choice. And you can change and you can pivot at any given time. Okay? Because planting the seeds of abundance will feel expansive. It will feel free. And it will feel empowering. There is so much to be said for having peace of mind. Peace of mind cannot be bought. Peace of mind can never be attained when you have to look over your shoulder, when you doubt yourself, when you have to cover your tracks in any way. If you have to do that, if you have something to hide, then I invite you to have a look at the roots of where that came from and the situation that you were in at the time, because this will give you an indication of your energetic frequency. And this is why so many people create or receive material wealth. They are able to attain certain goals, but they spend the rest of their lives living in fear of losing it, living in fear, in paranoia, trying to protect themselves. There is never going to be anything to protect, and nothing that is truly yours, that is innate to you, can be taken away from you. And so anything you build from that place can't be taken away from you either. And this is true abundance. Abundance is not having a giant bank balance. but not being able to have time to do the things that you love, to have space to give people that you love attention. That is not abundance. And if you define for yourself what abundance truly feels like, it feels like absolute freedom. It feels like your heart is opening up, like you are giving from such an overflow. There's nothing to hold on to. There's nothing to fear. There's no one to compete against. And this is what happens when you live in alignment with your soul gifts. This is what happens when you find your secret sauce that is unique to you. Now, the world so far, the old world, has perpetuated us living in this energetic frequency of lack, telling us that, dictating and creating systems where you must steal or manipulate or go these underhanded, underlying ways to achieve certain things, to get certain things, because in reality they were not available to certain people. They were not available to a certain class of people, can I say. And it is not fair. It has never been fair. But this is not for you to look back and be angry about. This is for you to see the path forward, for you to see that you don't need it. It's a lie, and it's actually kept you stuck. It's a lie that kept you living in this space of insecurity. When you tap into your soul gifts, there is nothing to be insecure about. There is no one to hide anything from. We have been clouded and surrounded by a lot of noise. And it's time to find our way back home. It's time to find and clear this channel, right? Because that channel is the channel to your true self, to your authenticity. And the more you clear and heal, if anybody has ever separated the healing journey from creating abundance in your life, it cannot be done that way. If you push forward and stress and strain, and this was the only way that you saw a way to where you needed to get to your dreams and your aspirations and your desires, that part, that way of life is moving out of our reality. It is no longer going to serve us. And I say this to release you. Because if you have guilt, fear, shame, anxiety in you, maybe about any choices that you have made, I want you to see that there is a way out. All you have to do is get it. Once that clicks, and once you can admit to yourself that you have done things that you are not very proud of, but you would like to change, you would like to pivot, you would like to make different decisions, then naturally this energetic frequency that you are shifting into is going to remove those things from your life. And you will naturally not have to live in fear. You will be safe. You will be held. Because you changed your frequency, and it's not coming from a place of inauthenticity. It is coming from a place of truth. And it is not coming from a place of you trying to trick some kind of system, because the system cannot be tricked. And if you want to clear all of these negative imprints and conditioning that has been imposed upon you. You know it's wrong, but there's like a compulsion and there's a fear behind it. Almost like you have been possessed by some negative entity. Okay. And this is what it does. Our compulsions reveal our weaknesses, our fears. But if you want to be working with clearing this and healing the right way forward so that you can start seeding from love and abundance, heal those wounds that are gonna cause you to go those darker roots. Bring all of your shadows up into the surface so it can be eliminated. Take my free course. The link is below. And work on clearing that. So that now what you build moving forward is going to be from a whole different energetic frequency, and everything that corresponds, everything that manifests and grows out of that will hold and carry that same energy of abundance. And that will seed out into the world and create greater ripples of abundance and love. And this is what the world needs now. And if this video found you, you are one of those who are ready. Because once you unsee this, you cannot unsee it. The light in me sees the light in you.